no longer sorrow. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I said me if it could flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away me say. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. Me have to take away myself. I have to take away myself. I have to utilize thy wings. Surely I cleave your eyes. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. I am Franco, and I'll be linking up with Flavius in a few minutes. Today is Thursday, and we have two special guests today. We have singer-songwriter Miss Pam Hall. She will be doing the cooking curry. She's going to be making one of her famous juice. Yep. And we have James from the Garifuna Nation, and he'll be doing poetry today. So as always, if you have to get your favorite tea, coffee, whatever drink that you drink this time of the morning, and if you're drinking it, you have to refill, take it through the program, go ahead and go refill, because I myself gonna make mine, and then we'll link up with Flavius. The music in the background is none other than Tafina, Tech with myself. So keep it locked to the Real Stuff podcast.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
It's for real!
No Jesus, no justice, just us and them.
Just
No
us
Jesus, no justice,
and
just
them.
us and them.
Walking
No Jesus,
in the
no
congregation.
justice, just us. No Jesus, no justice, just us and them. No Jesus, no justice, just us and them. No Jesus, no justice, just us and them. No Jesus, no justice, just us and them.
So many black bodies subjected to the bullet. Slave catcher's boot protected by the badge. Slapped in the jaw by the hands of the law. No Jesus, no justice, just us on them.
No Jesus, no justice, just us.
Us on them. So many uprisings. Over 400 years. Knee to the neck like a knife to the windpipe. So many fractures. Justice delayed, the dog is dead. Justice denied, the streets run red. Dread, fire.
There's no justice.
rockets openly on pavements, stuffed into the slave catcher's pocket, red neon black nets from the bowels of the slave ship to the present tense. How much more must we march, Martin? The mountain top is elusive and distant. Where is the promised land?
No Jesus, no justice, just us.
How much more chokeholds, robbery of breath and blackness? We can't breathe. Mama, mama, we can't breathe. By any means necessary, please, we can't breathe. Black Lives Matter.
There's no justice, just us. No justice, just us. Walking in the congregation of the Most High, Most High, Most High. There's no justice, just us. No justice, just us. Walking in the congregation of the Most High, Most High, Most High.
Walking in the congregation, walking in the congregation, walking in the congregation, walking in the congregation.
Yes, yes, indeed. Winston Farrell. So, Flavius, that one was Just Us and Them. We got Flavius with us this
Okay.
morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Franco. Good morning, listeners.
Morning, morning, morning.
Good to be here again.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Here
Yes,
again.
yes, it is.
Yes.
What's happening in your neck of the woods?
Well, looking outside, I am seeing overcast. No rain though, but overcast. I
Okay.
don't know if the sun will push out more later on. But for right now, it's overcast.
Well, I wake up this morning, think I would be smiling with the rising sun, but it's rain. Rain.
Haha, rain. Eh?
Rain, rain, yeah, but it's good. It's good. Never
Yes.
expect to have rain this time of the year. You know, so.
Oh, we always have rain. We always have rain. In January, we always have rain in Enfield.
Okay.
Most of the island don't have rain, but we always have rain.
Blessed place then, blessed place.
Yeah, man. You see, we are always green. Always green. Very green. That is wonderful.
So you want to go into your did you know, or you want to play another song and then?
Okay, play another song and then hit me up on it, yeah.
All right. No problem. No problem. I'm going to give you another song. And then we'll be right back. Save Mankind from the one and only Rastonai.
You have to do it in this time. Yeah, yeah, me. Your loving it is so divine.
This is
Better
your
keep ya
very
on your
own
mind.
sports, music, and lifestyle
Loving one another till the end of time. Lord, your loving it is so divine. Better keep ya on your mind. In an attempt to save mankind. See Jah have the rod of correction. We cramp and paralyze Satan. We cannot be silent, have to take some action. Action, action. Yes, we have to tell every nation to spread more love and creation. You know we have to do it for our own protection. We need more love, not hate, around us every day. So we have to go down on our knees and pray. God be strong as we trot and go along. Keep it moving in a positive direction. Hey, hey, your loving it is so divine. Better keep ya on your mind. Loving one another till the end of time. Lord, your loving it is so divine. Better keep ya on your mind. In an attempt to save mankind. Say fire burn them red. Them a must be sick in a them head. Why man a war and a shoot each other dead? Hey, stop the killing I said. And a too much hungry to be fed. We need more love and compassion down here instead. Even though it rough, me say we can't afford to lose it. Life you want to live, me say that you have to choose it. Can't just attack if you work and prove it. Hey, even though we tough, we have to have ambition. So fight against your sister and not kill your brother, man. Cause if I war you are deal with, we can't live long. Loving it is so divine. Better keep ya on your mind. Loving one another till the end of time. Lord, your loving it is so divine. Better keep ya on your mind. In an attempt to save mankind. Save mankind. Reach up on your mind. Oh, no corruption in this time. Save mankind. Reach up on your mind. Yes, we have to save them in this time.
That was the music of Ras To 9. Yes, Flavius, you ready for your Did You Know?
Yeah, give me a minute here, yes. And I will be ready. Just 1 minute.
All right. Flavius with the famous Did You Know? Take it away, sir.
Morning, listeners. And we're going to stay with our special spots in the Caribbean. I know you would have known that you have a number of countries in the Caribbean that are made up of more than one island. Antigua, Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, Martinique. But we also have the flip side. We have a number of islands that is home to more than one country. The biggest one is the second largest island in the Caribbean, Hispaniola. That is divided up by Haiti and the Dominican Republic. One speaks Spanish, one speaks French. But there's also a very tiny island in the Caribbean that is made up of two countries also, Saint Martin and Saint Martin. One is a territory of the Netherlands, which is Holland, and the other a territory of France. Okay, that being said, out to the way, how many of you are like me that is fascinated with butterflies and their beauty and all that? Well, I would imagine quite a few of you people would be just like me. Now, on the tiny island of Saint Martin, Saint Martin, there is a butterfly farm. Yes, you heard me right, a butterfly farm. I'm not sure on what side it is, probably on the French side, because there's no markings or borders or guards or whatever. You just move from one place to the next. You are in one country, but it's actually two countries, two different languages. And of course, English is thrown in everywhere. The butterfly farm is really amazing. Really amazing. And if you are lucky, you can witness live the transition from one I don't know what you call it, one phase of the development to the next. Especially if you go early in the morning when they say most of the activities happen. And to facilitate the farm, a lot of trees that attract butterflies are planted in that area. So that helps, that helps to keep them, keep them there. Okay, the butterfly farm. This small but charming butterfly farm is proof positive that size doesn't necessarily matter. A shady sanctuary off the beaten path on the French side of the island. It's home to more than 40 species of butterflies. The tiny garden of this magical place is filled with butterfly-friendly plants like golden bananas, spiky ginger, and our favorite, the Technicolor hibiscus. The knowledgeable staff can answer any questions you might have, but be sure to visit in the morning when these amazing creatures are most active. If you want the butterfly to land on your finger or nose, the complimentary rum punch, and success is guaranteed. One ticket is valid, unlimited entries during your holiday. So there you have it. We have a butterfly farm in Saint Martin, in the twin country of Saint Martin, Saint Martin. And I can tell you, it's really amazing. It will keep your attention. I've actually spent half a day there, and it's really nice. And you see all the different butterflies, all the different colors. Really, really a great experience. So there you have it, Franco.
Very interesting, very interesting. So in case you didn't know, now you know. Did you know is brought to you courtesy of Slowly Jamaica, uniquely Caribbean.
Turn your back. I wish that you were the man your face, even when you turn your back. Hey, it's just like a magnifying glass. Yeah, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Hey, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you home to be with me forever. Yeah.
Want You Forever, the music of Miss Pam Hall. Pam Hall will be joining us in a few minutes. This morning, she's going to be doing, we say, a famous juice, one of her famous juice. So we're looking forward to that. So if you have to go get your drink, whether it's a juice, tea, or coffee, I'm going to tell you again, go get it right now. Right? And also make sure you get a piece of paper and your pen too. You might want to jot down some things. You just might want to jot down some things how you too can make, some juice. Yeah. So we're going to be linking up pretty soon. So I'm going to give you one more song. And then we join up with Miss Pam Hall. This one is a favorite from Flavius. Sharon Forrest. You're in the background. Miss Bagwaya.
For the other day, got the sweetest love that ever come my way. Do anything I say. When he loves me this way, the only thing I say is, oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. You got Bagwaya in it, so wonderful. You got Bagwaya in it, so wonderful. Bagwaya is so wonderful. All I can say is, oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Hit me with it, tone, did on a break. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. I feel it, ooh, Miss Abagwaya. Oh mama, Miss Abagwaya. Oh mama, Miss Abagwaya. Oh mama, Miss Abagwaya. He got Bagwaya in it, so wonderful. Mr. Bagwaya in it, so wonderful. He got Bagwaya, so wonderful. I met a boy the other day, got the sweetest love that ever come my way. Do anything I say, but when he loves me this way, the only thing I say is, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabah. And you hit me with it, ton, did on a breeze. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. Now sing it, ay, 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 ay. Oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, keep on loving me, Sabawaya. Ooh, me Sabawaya. Ooh, me Sabawaya.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company. walking on sand and holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland, in my own homeland. Enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight in my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout in my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. Pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. Very sky, rock, steady, mental, a quadrillion, coming up. You can fill your belly with the coconut jelly, mango, papa, cane, and dinner. There's ackee and a saltfish and a roast yam and banana. Curried goat and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival. Catholic, Baptist or Pentecostal. The house of Jah is there, have no fear. Walk right in and get your share. I'm walking on sand. I'm holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. A homeland, my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. My own homeland.
She sings so beautiful, don't you agree with me? Homeland, Miss Pam Hall. Waiting for her, she's setting up, and then we're gonna link up. But let me tell you who also is on today's show. We have James from the Garifuna Nation, and he'll be our poet this morning in the Poetry Corner. Tomorrow, we have singer-songwriter Anna Diana. She'll be joining us tomorrow. And she's going to be talking about her new projects and her aspiration. On Monday, we have the man himself, Teddy Ladley, with the really current news coming out of Jamaica, the Caribbean, and around the world. Tuesday, we have Leo Gilling and Company. They'll be joining us. Leo is from the Jamaica Diaspora, Network Association. he'll be coming and talking to us more about, you know, the diaspora. Then we have James Palmer on Wednesday, and James is in the telecommunication in Jamaica and the Caribbean. So that's very interesting because I am truly fed up with the internet right now in the Caribbean. I'm really fed up with it. And I think these carriers, you know, should be able to do, you know, some better work, you know, spread it out, you know, make it maybe more powerful so that people can use it, especially in this time, you know. Cook and Curry, we have Mr. Sinclair. Yeah, Mr. Sinclair comes back next week from Tapioca Resort. So he will be doing Cook and Curry, and the port is Ras Takura. He will be here also in the Porch Corner and Carlston, Medford on Friday. And he's going to be talking more on mental health. Yes, mental health is really important right now. It affects so many black people. Unbelievable. And we need to tackle it early, especially in this pandemic. So, there you go. You can check it out. You know, make sure you find one. We're going to be sending out, a matter of fact, Flavius is working on the website. Should be setting it up pretty soon. So stick around, don't go nowhere. See Pam Hall in the waiting room, so let's link up. Morning, Pam. Good morning, Pam. Morning. Morning. Morning, Pam. Morning. Pam, can you hear me? Not getting anything. All right, let's check back again.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
Let me try one more time to link up with Miss Pam Hall. Think they're having some mic problem, so please bear with us this morning. When we get through, we'll let you know, so don't feel no way. This is gonna happen, definitely gonna happen. All right, Tasha T, social media hype.
Mix up a one, blend up a one. Tasha T never see
Yes, we got Miss Pam Hall now, so we're gonna go over to them. Morning.
Morning.
Greetings. How you doing this morning?
Doing pretty well.
All right. You ready you ready to give away one of your secrets? Are you ready to give away one of your secrets? Are you ready to...
I won't give it away.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with it? You're gonna pass it on.
Well, today I'm going to do. Yeah, pass it on.
Okay.
I'm going to do what a power punch.
Mm-hmm.
But first, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this juice here. This is a green juice, right?
Mm-hmm.
The green in this juice is moringa leaf.
Okay.
And in it I have moringa leaf, coconut water, cucumber, lime, and ginger. So I was just throwing it out because in a perfect world we would do everything fresh, but one of my best friends is my freezer, so I'm just throwing this out to have later.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so yeah, right. So now for this power punch, we already have ripe banana and coconut water. I put coconut water in everything. That's just me.
Okay.
All right. This is coconut jelly. Coconut jelly. This is some sea moss. Don't think I need all of it. Okay, stop now. Stop. Right. Okay. This is chia seeds. Almond. Sunflower seeds. Dates. Linseed.
Mm-hmm.
Walnuts. Walnuts. Hemp seed. And some cinnamon. We would normally put moringa seeds, but the rains have taken a heavy toll on the moringa trees.
Okay.
Now this baby might frighten you a little, but don't run. It behaves like a spaceship wanting to take off, but it won't take off. However, I have to move stuff because it will run them right off if I don't.
What about holding the top?
Pardon?
What about holding on the cover? It won't fly off either?
No, firm.
All right.
We've landed.
So you touched down. The ship has landed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just take a little taste.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Good.
Yummy.
Yummy.
My turn.
Fabulous time.
And what you call that juice now?
Well, I've always called it power punch.
You call it power punch. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't have to have all these things, but most of the things that I feel I must have it. Coconut water.
So what would you suggest are the main ingredients?
Yeah, like the banana,
Mm-hmm.
coconut water,
Mm-hmm.
jelly. You don't have to use dates. You can use raisins or
Cranberries.
cranberry.
You can use other fruits too.
Yes, like
Jackfruit.
But for what I call the punch,
Mm-hmm.
rather than a juice, a lot of nuts, you know,
Okay.
nuts and seeds and
So with the sea mass in it, wouldn't it come out a little bit thick? So you could say it's more like a smoothie in the morning.
no, because it's kind of a smoothie too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could call it a smoothie. But yeah, a smoothie or a shake or whatever. But juice now for me is different. It's like a simple juice for me is like mango with coconut water and lime.
Okay.
How delicious.
Fair enough.
That's,
Fair
to
enough.
me, that's a you know.
Mm-hmm.
So all caffeine wants her taste.
Put mine on the window edge. I'll pick it up.
Okay.
So on a daily basis, that's how you start your morning off. You make yourself a juice. Different
no,
one.
I actually don't make this enough. But what I usually start off is water.
Mm-hmm.
Water and a little lime in it, or even sometimes a little pepper, a little bird pepper in it.
Or apple cider vinegar.
Or yeah, sometimes apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, now I have some fruits.
Mm-hmm.
And after I have the fruits, I might have something like this.
Okay.
Or I
Okay.
might have more food. Because I'm really trying to eat more in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I used to just eat fruits and say, okay, I ate, that's it. And I go for hours. And that's no way to eat. That's no way to treat yourself.
True,
so I've
true.
been trying to have something else after I have fruits before I have a meat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like this now, we'll freeze some of this, but
Awesome. I'm gonna drink that out.
if I feel I want to drink it off.
So you mentioned something about moringa seed. What if you don't have the moringa seed? Can you put the moringa powder in it? It could work, right?
I guess you could, yeah. But
Because it's green, it actually green, and you said that is more like a green juice.
yeah, that's the leaf. Well, I've never had the powder,
Mm-hmm.
but because I have trees nearby,
Yes,
Use this.
let's use
the
for the
seeds.
green juice.
Okay.
We put seeds in a punch like this,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And we also use the seeds to make our water alkaline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, it can work like that too as well.
Yeah, what we do is put it. As a friend told me about it, and it really seems
Oh.
so. 2 seeds
Mm-hmm.
in roughly half a gallon, like 50 ounces of water. And you put it in the fridge, and by the next day, it should be alkaline.
Okay.
And it does taste alkaline water that's by. It tastes the same way. So filter the water as well first.
Yeah, I know the plant is good because my neighbor says she use it also when she make her her salad. She would take off some of the leaf and just, pull it down inside of it. Wash it and then pull it down inside our vegetable. And, eat it as well like that.
I've cooked it once or twice.
What, the moringa leaf?
Yes.
Or you steam, yeah?
But most of the time I just use it for the juice.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your juice. The juice recipe. So now, Flavors is going to post that on our website as well. Is it going to be available for us to post on the website?
Exactly.
All right then. Thank you very much, Pam. Tafina, the camera woman, doing a good job.
Yeah. Thank you for having.
Oh yes, we definitely thank you for taking time out of your morning schedule and for doing this for us. I will hope you come back again and do another one. Because Flavor say you're the juice lady. Forward. There you go, forward. All right, Pam. Tafina, have a good morning. All right then.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
All right, Flavius.
Yes.
There you go, Miss Pam Hall with Cook and Curry, and she give us one of her favorite juice that she do in the morning. For more information, Flavius will be posting all of this on our website. The website should be up and running by Monday morning. So stuff from last week and this week will definitely be there. In the meantime, we're getting ready to link up now with our poet. So stick around, don't go nowhere, please.
I really love you, baby. Want you forever. Really love you, baby. Really want you, baby. Love I will give you is so powerful, so special. Under your skin it will flow through your vein. My love's insane. This love I give, I just can't stop. It's in your face, even when you turn your back. And just like a magnifying glass, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Oh, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. Really love you, baby. Want you forever and ever. Really want you, baby. Really want you, baby. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, forever and ever. Yeah, yeah. I know you're wondering why my love is so strong. It's 'cause I see something in you pushing me on. The day you try to chase my love away is when you know my love was meant to stay. 'Cause this love I give, I just can't stop. It's
baby.
Really want you, baby.
Love I will give you is so powerful, special. Under your skin it will flow through your veins. My love's insane. This love I give, I just can't stop.
I just can't stop.
It's in your face, even when you turn your back. Hey, it's just like a magnifying glass. Hey, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Hey, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you home to be with me forever, yeah.
Want You Forever, the music of Miss Pam Hall. And the video you see there is the video from Miss Lee in Portland. So it's courtesy of Miss Lee, Portland, the beautiful parish of Portland. Very, very green too. So Miss Lee and friends, big ups going out to you this morning and to all people in the parish of Portland and all over the beautiful island of Jamaica, the land that we love. This song that I'm about to play, everybody like it. I love it too because it have a message in it and I want you to hear it. And it's from Tasha T.
Mix up a guan, blend up a guan. Tasha T never see this from Shebon. Social media them love me more but than everything. And everything you fi post, I get hype and a boost, Lord.
Well, this one is a bullshit.
And everything glitter you go put it on Twitter. You fi smart and clever. And everything you fi share, I want like clown of the year. Don't bring your life here over likes and share. Don't show your business out there. Cause this I wanna read epidemic. Everybody get proof on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Girl send a man a picture in a bathroom of babe. Next thing it a line I get rant and rave. Some people don't know if they post. Mama read over foreign and never get divorced. A Jamaica post it online and the wife sister see no way black up in a jail over stupidity. You shouldn't post. I get hype on a post, lad. Even if your life bitter, do not put it on Twitter. You be smart and clever, and everything you will share. Don't become the next clown of the year. Don't bring your life here over likes and share. Don't show your business out there. Now everybody a target, everything I expose. Wanted man get catch with my tweet and I post media junkie no east. Laptop and phone so the thief check your page and know when you owe man. Full of big job and get West Country. Not a source, no suspect him take the Kyle of money. But he buy him girlfriend of a suit and Gucci and she post it online and say some things not for post. I get hype and a post, lad. And everything glitter you go put it on Twitter. You be smart and clever, and everything you fi share. Now one like say you don't care. Cause even if you're vexed with your man, I put it on Instagram, work it out. Cause I know yes you can, yes you can. Man tell your wife him gonna foreign on a business trip. And every day I'm calling tell her how him love and miss. Until her friends and her some mix with some Instagram pics.
Well, this
with
one
a
is a
husband and
bullshit.
a girl that hold hands and kiss, my gosh. You grow your kids just like a parent should. Try to shield them from the bad and teach them all that's good. Can you imagine someone sending you a viral clip with your daughter and your son and do some spiral it? You shouldn't post. I get hype and a post, lad. And everything glitter you go post it on Twitter. You feel smart and clever, and everything you feel share. I want like clown of the year. Don't bring your life here over likes and share. Don't show your business out there. You shouldn't post.
Yes, James. Top of the morning.
Brother, how are you?
I'm good. We're good. How you doing? And
so nice to be back with you, really. I've been looking forward to this.
I'm glad. I didn't know you're a poet as well. But it's good to know.
Well, to be frank with you, I have more poems. Well, actually, I have more than 2,000 poems, actually.
Yeah? Okay.
I just haven't paid much attention to publishing them because actually most of the poems that I've done, they were done, like about 30 years ago, and at that time, to be frank about it, the ideas were just pouring down, and like per day, it was like on average like 10 poems, that I would write per day.
Okay.
So I didn't, I really didn't have or let's say I was so busy that I didn't get back into even paying attention much to editing what I had.
Okay.
So it's a very interesting opportunity, and well, in a way, maybe an opportune time to have this chance to share, these poems. And so when I look back at them, actually, what is happening is that I'm looking back at a piece of work that is about 30 years old.
Okay, that's good.
It's very, very interesting. And so, yeah. So for today, what I certainly hope to do is to basically, set out the sharing in a certain way. And, everything that I do, I try to connect it to the direction that I have taken, especially, since I realized that, the lifestyle, of my mother and my father, which was very much, I have to say, beyond their own time. I decided that was the lifestyle that I wanted to live.
Okay.
And so the sharing that I'll be doing today will be very much based upon the, let me say, the mental framework, that my parents had actually helped in shaping in me, and that which I have taken up upon myself. And one that is certainly God-centered, spiritually centered. And I know, from my own studying of our African history, the history of the Garinogo people, our mindset is very much spiritually oriented. And I think that, to be frank about it, this is something that our people will need to look at, revisit very deeply, because as far as I can see, from my own studies, from my own life, from my observation in terms of, society, I feel that not many of us as African descendants, as Africans, really realize the depth of the spiritual orientation that we all have, and what is the significance, what are the implications of that in terms of helping the world to go forward.
Okay.
So the sharing will be basically from that angle, that we are, as Africans, as African descendants, spiritually minded people, and so we'll be taking a look at that, and also to take a look at what are the fruits, what are the intended fruits of spirituality, and what are the implications of that in terms of the progress of the world. And I also have, a couple poems that I've put together regarding the Garifuna motherland, St. Vincent. Yeah, so it's in that direction that I'm thinking that we would go. And in between, it will be very good that I bring these poems alive, and I'll be doing that by way of maybe making commentaries in between, before I would recite these poems that I've actually put together. So as I mentioned, I have thousands of poems, but you know, I have gone back to these first ones that I wrote, and so these are the ones that, for the most part, I will be sharing. I have about 17 that I have actually set aside for this session. I will not all of them. Well, not all of them are long, so it might basically be just adequate for our time.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Okay, very good. So the very first poem that I'm going to share, you know, as I mentioned, this is, you know, one of the about 30 years old poem. Actually, just yesterday I put a name to it. So I call this one Your Love. And what I would like to say in connection to this poem is that it's rather very fitting that we give thanks to God in everything that we do, because without his power, without his love, we would not be here, and we would not have the bounty of realizing what is really our mission as Africans, as African descendants in this world, especially at this time. And so this poem, I basically regard it as really an expression of thanks to God for his love. So I name it Your Love.
Okay.
Oh, Father, what more can I love than your love? Your love satisfies all my senses. Your love transcends me. Lord, your love makes me peaceful. Your love makes me enlightened. Your love secures me. Your love caresses me. Your love makes me rich. Your love makes me love. Your love beautifies me. Your love blesses me. Your love sets me free from all the hardships I once faced. Sets me free from all the hardships I once felt. Sets me free from all the hardships I once caused. Oh, Father, your love makes me know myself. Your love makes me know thee. Oh, Father, your love is everything to me. One request: let the love I have for those who love thee be like the love thou hast for me. For Father, I love your love sincerely. I will everlastingly, sincerely love thy love. So that is the first one. And
okay,
really, as I mentioned, this spirituality that actually characterizes us, you know, our people, is something that is really crucial. You know, as I mentioned, really, given the circumstances that Africa has faced, you know, that our people, our African descendants face, even to this day, we know that it has blocked, you know, frankly, to a great extent, our sense of spirituality, much more than we can imagine, because wherever we go in any part of the world, we will still find, you know, that our people are very much inclined to practicing, you know, spiritual principles.
Yeah.
But I think that it is there that I believe, brother, that we really need to go beyond. We need to go beyond the perspective of religion as it has been taught to us. Because I'm sure that, brother, I'm going to share something here now that I'm sure that in your own mind, it's a near truth. Many of us, Africans, African descendants, and really many people who study religion in the world today, they would not be exposed to the understanding that there were many beings, let's say universal educators, equivalent to Christ, equivalent to Prophet Muhammad, equivalent, to the Bab, equivalent to Moses, who were born in Africa. And I would just like to highlight something in this regard. We know that there tend to be this dispute in regards to what is the mother of the nations of the world. But for the most part, certainly all the arrows point to Africa.
Yeah.
And we also have this understanding that really God would not give us a responsibility beyond that which he has actually given us the power to fulfill. And so, given that understanding, we know that civilization, the bringing into being civilization by God is very much tied to the capacity for humanity to carry forward civilization. And so, in connection to this, we have a statement in the Baha'i writings where, Baha'u'llah says that man was created to carry forward an ever advancing civilization.
Yeah.
And one thing that is rather very logical, and again, this points to the role of Africans even in this age, is that as human beings build societies, what happens is that we come face to face with the need to apply spiritual principles, because just as I'm sure that, we both can relate to this. You cannot build a society without love. You cannot build a society without honesty. You cannot build a healthy society without truthfulness, without generosity, without forgiveness. All of these are virtues that the Creator has actually passed, into our souls. And so Africa, the mother of civilizations, had the opportunity, had the blessing to go through age after age, the very process of civilization, which means that these universal educators, these beings that are equivalent, to Christ, to Baha'u'llah, to the Bab, they had come and they were born in Africa, and the people of Africa had the chance to see how divine revelation actually operates.
Yes.
So really there is so much blessings that Africa has gotten. And so it is not surprising that in this age, really and again, I need to stress this, many of our people go through the challenge of actually appreciating spirituality in its fullness, because the systems of education that most of us have gone through has not been based upon recognizing Africa as the mother of civilization, as the mother of humanity, as humanity's motherland. That has not been the story that has been passed on. It seems like much effort has been, had been actually made to blot Africa out of history, because in that way her people would not reconnect with their roots, and they would be more readily controlled. So that has been more of the experience that generally our people have gone through, but the time has come. And I think, when we look at, the revelation associated with this age of human maturity, we see that the universal educator, Baha'u'llah, is calling us to really appreciate what we have gotten. And so he makes reference to Africans and African descendants as the pupil of the eye.
Okay.
The pupil of the eye. Without the pupil of the eye, you cannot see. So in this sense, it is the role of Africans and African descendants in this world in this age of maturity is made clear.
True. So go ahead now.
So yeah, so there is this. It's highly recommended. Well, again, I've been very much exposed to Baha'i teachings, and one of the teaching is, and it's very much again connected to African mentality, is that you have a great deal of value for your parents.
That's true.
And one of the teachings of the Baha'i faith is that when we pray, we also pray for our parents, for their well-being, and for, if they're not with us on this earth anymore, for their progress, and to give thanks for their efforts.
That's true.
And so this poem, I call it Mom and Dad.
All right.
And each line, the poem consists of 2 words, mother and father. So each line is from those 2 words.
Okay.
So for example, the very first line is M. Yeah. So mom and the dad.
Okay.
Memories of you both keep me going to worlds over this one. Though here I seem to always be heeding your call tenaciously, ever conscious that remembrance of you let my soul dance in glee. Forever I pray you both stand before mine eyes, attracting me to our warm and glorious destiny. There, where you will always be with him, having kept your eyes on the goal of eternity, ever conscious that serving him, remembering him, are our soul's true engine and beauty. I feel that one of our first discussions, brother, I had stressed the role that my mother and my father played very much, in my life. And really, I know that I cannot give them enough thanks.
No, we can't.
And I think that, again, this... yes, brother.
Yeah, I was saying, no, we can't give them enough thanks, because we owe them a lot.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that this kind of orientation that we have, as really African people, having high value for our parents and for our ancestors, is something that is of great importance. It is fitting that I mentioned that connected to our high value for and respect, to our parents, is also this, relationship that we have with the spirit of our ancestors. As part of, Garifuna belief, and I know that this is also something very much African.
Okay.
Our ancestors are actually the guardians. They are the guardians of the Garifuna culture. And I'm sure that, when we look at Africa and the mindset of our people in Africa, we will find that there is much regard, for the spirit, of our ancestors. Okay. And again, this is something that is of utmost importance, because we realize that physical strength is very, very limited, but spiritual strength is unlimited. And I feel that it's consciousness of that relationship that the Garinago people particularly have with their ancestors is something that really, helped them in having to face. And I'm sure that the same applies to African descendants that had to deal with the forces of colonialism. There was this spirituality, that aided them to know that we will overcome, and that we wouldn't remain in that situation for all time. It was, it would only last to a certain extent as we made effort to ensure that we did not let go of, these spiritual impulses, that have been, and spiritual strength that has been passed down to us by way of the influence of ages, and by way of that influence that actually, as Baha'u'llah clearly indicate, makes us pupils of the eye. So
I like that. I like that.
Point that I like here.
I like that. Physical strength is limited and spiritual strength is unlimited. I like that. I like that very much.
Yes, brother. Because the reality is that the more we can appreciate really the real strength that exists, and that real strength is love. I know that, again, because of the kind of orientation, and I have to say the kind of education that most of us have been exposed to. Sometimes even when you say love, there is a question, what do you really mean by that? Because that has not been the very essence. It has not been the essence of the kind of education that most of our people have gotten. The kind of education that many of our people are exposed to has been mainly based upon competition, rather than collaboration or cooperation. But again, when you look at, the kind of civilization, and let's say the golden age of Africa, we will find that, consensus building, functioning on the basis of consensus, on the basis of unity, it was very, very strong, because again, the lessons had been learned as Africa went through the process of community building, of society building, of building institutions, building communities, and helping individuals to fit within the framework of true civilization. And more and more, it will be made very clear to humanity that without divine teachings, you cannot have true civilization. It is impossible, that the goodness of human beings will flourish without the power of the Word of God. Because when we are speaking about spiritual strength, for us during the time that we are in this world, we get that strength directly, from the Word of God. True.
Absolutely right.
And again, in connection to that, what certainly Africans would have learned is that once these universal educators speak, what happens is that the influence of those words would actually impact society, the people's, in a way, naturally impact everyone in society. People would start to then reflect the very intent, of the words, the intent of the words that would have been actually expressed by these universal educators. Now, the thing about it is that, yes, history, as we know, it doesn't go that far into the coming of these universal educators, these manifestations in Africa. We do not, and it's understandable, because the world itself, all these cataclysms, that the world has gone through, various circumstances, they have not allowed us to have a very clear perspective of humanity's history. But we know that, even when we read, about Africa, there is even a reference regarding 1,000 years of peace in Africa. That could have not happened without divine education coming from these universal educators. And so at this time, I'm going to share another poem.
Yeah, give us one more before we leave. Give us one more before we leave.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. So this one is called The Call. The path to a new self keeps calling. Ears hear, tongues taste, eyes see, noses smell. All the body, the entire body feels. All are made aware of the vibrations of the voice, the vibrations of the call to tread the path that is one pace away, glowing, a diamond glittering with exquisite beauty. Why do we keep ourselves from the golden path? So that's the third one, brother.
Okay. Well, we thank you, James, for taking time out and for being here with us this morning. And we're going to ask you to come back another day or next time when you have...
certainly.
And, fill us in with some more, of your inspirational poetry and, your knowledgeable, insight, on things. So with
certainly,
that...
I'll be happy to do that, brother.
Definitely. The forum is here for you. The forum is here for you. Flavius, are you there?
Certainly.
Can't hear Flavius. So,
yeah, man.
All right. You have anything you want to say to James?
Thank you very much.
All right, James.
Very good, brother Flavius. It's so nice to hear your voices. Really, it's my joy to be with you, and I certainly look forward for sharing more with our people by way of this means.
All right, James. So
much love.
Yeah, man. One love, brother. And have a good evening or wherever you are.
One love.
All right, one love, sir.
Oh, one love.
Yes, Flavius. So we come again to the end of another interesting morning of events on our podcast. It was very, very good this morning. We had Miss Pam Hall in the cook and curry with one of her famous juice. And James from the Garifuna Nation with poetry. We're going to call this poetry in motion,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we do it all over tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a musician, Miss Anna Diana. She'll be here with us. And she will be, talking to us about her new projects. New projects she have coming out. And of course, her aspiration, where she's going and what she wants to accomplish. So we ask you to like, share, and subscribe. If you're right there now, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscription button as well. Going to just ask you for your Gmail. Just go ahead and use your Gmail account, and you're in. You can participate in the chat room whenever we're on. And of course, the notification whenever we're on live, boom, you'll get your notification. So anything you want to say, Flavius? 30 seconds.
We have another end of another day, but when we listen to the news each day, I have to just impress on everyone that we are in a major fight and we need to do what is necessary for us to still be here. Wear your mask, protect yourself, protect your family, and protect your neighbors, protect everybody that you would meet by wearing the mask, frequent washing of your hands or sanitizing, and keeping a distance. Now is not the time for face-to-face. Now is the time for the instrument, for the telephone, or the tablet or whatever you communicate with. And because we can have video communication, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's almost face-to-face. But remember, the best thing to do now is not to get this virus. That's the best thing. Vaccine or no vaccine, if you don't have it, then that's great. So until tomorrow, this is Flavius.
Yes, and this is Franco, wishing you a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in. We'll have the Garifuna, Our Father in the Garifuna language by Queen Lubafo.
You lead us songful, you belong far away away. Ajuguala leva buseru, lida mua, lida songfula, lida mua, lida songfula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I fi utilize thy wings. Surely I cleave your eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
I know you think I play me, I play. But soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.